So one of the more recent things that's been circling the media nowadays is that Target now has a non-gender inclusive bathroom policy, meaning that men who aren't necessarily men can use the women's bathrooms, and women who aren't necessarily women can use the men's bathrooms. Now, it's pretty much there to accommodate transgender people, and obviously conservatives are outraged because, why make anyone happy, right? I mean, God forbid we treat anybody with respect with them. So yeah, conservatives aren't happy about this policy, and more specifically, the American Family Association isn't happy with this policy. In case anyone isn't familiar with the AFA, their goal is to pretty much prevent people from having a good time. They're famous for advocacy against separation of church and state, and secular government, gay marriage, what have you. Anything that would make anybody happy, anything that anybody agrees with at this point, they're against it, strictly. And in late April, they started an official Target boycott. And the funny thing is that a lot of conservatives are creating this big spiel that it's to protect women from predators and whatnot. But, I see two things wrong with this. First of all, even if this does something about there being more predators in bathrooms, it's not like nothing's going to happen to those molesters. I mean, it's not sanctioning molesters. Molestation is still going to be a law. It's still going to be against the law, but I guess they just ignore that, and this has been a point that has been made by many different people, many different number of times, and I'm just beating a dead horse by saying it again. But the other thing that I don't really get is that when the fuck did conservatives start caring about women all of a sudden? I mean, you gotta remember, these are the same groups of people that don't want women to have an abortion. They want to shut down abortion clinics because they think it's immoral and, whatever, which is exactly what they think about this. They're just afraid that their Christian values are going to be washed away down this, and they're open about it, because every Target protester, every crazy pastor that's gone into Target and held up signs against this policy has said that exactly. We are afraid that Christianity will be thought out in this. But yeah, it's a stupid fact that people are boycotting this. And, the thing that I can't really stand the most is the fact that boycotting something is supposed to apply to something when there's unfairness in something that's happening, or something that stands in the way of progress. In the 1960s, when blacks boycotted the buses in Alabama, it was because those buses were practicing discrimination and segregation. And, now it's the opposite. Now there's progress going on, and people are happy, and everyone's just all butthurt about it because they can't get over the fact that their values are bullshit, and they can't accept the fact that we're moving forward into a new era. But, no one's going to be hurt from this, I don't think. It's, you've probably been in a bathroom with a transgender, or you've probably seen a transgender and didn't know that they were transgender, because a lot of the times transgenders are very, very, you can't really tell that if they're a man, if they're really a man, and you walk past them, they're like, wow, that's a woman. That's, you think in your head, that's a lot of the times you think that way, but conservatives don't care about that. Fucking stupid. So thank you for watching this video. My next video will probably be filmed in Ohio, because I'm going there after my mother gets married, and I'll probably make a YouTube video out there. Who knows? I might not. But yes, I'm going to try and make more content more frequently throughout the summer, and yeah, eventually I'll end up doing a Q&A, maybe perhaps open up about myself more than I have on my Instagram account and on this YouTube channel. My Instagram account, there's the link in the description, or you could click in this annotation right here, probably. Tell your friends and family about my content, rate my channel, like, subscribe. Thank you. Society Mastermind out.